Shooting full manual. I'm gonna come out the gate with probably a pretty hot take. So overrated. And look, I do think that every single person who shoots photography seriously should understand how their camera works. You should understand how aperture, shutter, and ISO all work in correlation with each other. But actually day-to-day shooting for most things, totally overrated. At this point, cameras are so sophisticated, I think that you should most often be using either shutter priority, aperture priority, or auto ISO. And here's the thing about using anything auto, you can kind of leave it up to the camera to do its own thing. Not my favorite opinion. There actually are a lot of things you can use, like exposure compensation or changing your metering mode to make the camera behave in the way that you want it to behave best. Look, full manual, maybe it's just the way I shoot. I shoot a lot of street, I like a lot of wildlife, and for landscapes, I do find myself using a lot of full manual. But most of the time, I think what I shoot is just way too quick, and I think full manual doesn't make a lot of sense. Cameras have gotten so smart, let them do the thing. Even my oldest cameras, my Canon AE1 program, the program part is great. The fact that I can let it handle the shutter or aperture, obviously with film, I'm locked in with the ISO. But look, your cameras for the last 50 years have been pretty smart. Let them take care of it and change the other stuff, change the parameters so it knows what you want. But I think most of the time, full manual, it's just overrated. I don't think that it always makes sense. And look, yes, if you want absolute ultimate control and the things in front of you that you're shooting are slow, great, go for it. But most of the time, I think that there's usually two settings that are non-negotiable and there's one setting that is, and let the camera figure it out and you just focus on composition, storytelling, and all the other aspects of photography. My opinion, full manual, overrated. Okay.